Hello, this is Beast. I didn't really know if I was going to originally do a video today or not. Today has kind of been one of those days. Because my buddy, before moving where I currently am, him as well as one of my other buddies, I guess, they both had orientation today. Which I was fine with. But the one who decided to stay in town or whatever, and we're kind of money crunched as it is right now. Uh, so I mean, I didn't care, but it's like you're gonna have to find your own way home or whatever. Especially after dark because of my tail lights. So we ended up getting back, and this was at like 4 is when we were heading back, and then like almost 6 o'clock runs around. Excuse me, just 8. Uh, but almost 6 o'clock rolls around, and he's like, "Hey, can someone come pick me up?" Blah 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 blah. It's like I don't have gas for that, and whatever. But either way, we're like on our way home from the orientation first, and I get a freaking message from that one guy's girl before we even get home, going, "We need to talk." I could tell it was real shitty just by the way that was typed. And I'm looking at this message as I'm walking through the door, and she's immediately blowing up in my face personally because I called her a bitch behind her back. It's like I call you a bitch in front of your face. I don't care. You are a bitch. Prove me wrong, but you're a bitch. So her and I ended up having an argument, and just so I had a place to stay, I kept my mouth shut pretty much after that conversation, and I went next door to one of my other from the other buddy that we have. Uh, yeah, it's I stayed over there for. I'm staying at least a couple nights at his place though, instead of the usual place. But if this keeps up, I'm not staying there. If I have to, I'll stay at the other guy's house. Unless I can't stay there, and then I'm just staying in the car. But both of them, they're working overnight shifts, which more money, but I have to leave at night, and I'm not a huge fan of that because of my tail light. But gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I really wish that they did the morning shifts, because from the way that one looked, it was from like I think 7 to 3 probably, or something like that. If they did the morning shift, which means at least it would be daylight hours for me. The reason why I say for daytime and stuff is because basically I have to keep my battery unplugged because all my brake lights stay on except for one. Uh, if I turn my fog or my brights on, or my headlights or my brights, it doesn't matter. But if I turn any of those on, my back left tail light, back driver to be exact, main shuts off. It's not a big deal during the day because it just looks like I'm braking. But at night, it's clear like one of my brake lights is out. Therefore, it's a higher chance of me getting pulled over. So I'm probably going to end up getting pulled over quite a bit here because of it. But not much I can do about it. But either way, supposedly there are also going to be 2 others than the normal group here for 2 night only. I don't know when they're supposed to be here. But apparently the guy's name is also named Justin. So I told uh, my people to just call me Jellybean or call me by my last name. Because my PSN buddies, they call me Jellybean. It's because my original gamer tag. So it's like either call me by my gamer tag or by my last name until the other Justin is gone. So for those who didn't know, hi, I'm Justin for my real name. So yeah. Honestly, I haven't looked at the comments yet. I would probably do that right after the video for the last couple videos. The first video I did see Hunter, Virtual Hunter, comment. And yes, I do remember you. It has been a while, which is what I told him. But yes, I remember. He's actually a really cool guy, Hunter. Hunter, you are a really cool guy if you're watching. And sorry about the darkness. I'm doing this kind of later in the day. But yeah, it started off where he was just one of my YouTube fans, and he was nice and all that, and I gave him my gamer tag. And him and I started playing games. He's a little bit younger, but not... Sorry if I butcher this, Hunter. If I remember correctly, you're somewhere around 15. If I remember correctly. But he's really... Either way, he's pretty mature for his age, and that's what I like about him. He's mature, and he's respectful. So, keep that in mind, guys and gals. If I say guys, it's just a general sense. I'm not meaning any disrespect to the females. So yeah. But either way, supposedly, I don't know when, but like apparently our group is going to be sitting in a circle with a stick or whatever and getting stuff off our chest, and the stick is supposed to be the talking stick. But every time I've been in one and every time I've heard about one, it always ends up singling out a single person. If it's not the group singling a person out, it's usually an individual singling out another individual. Or at least put in such a way where it's like so fucking obvious about this person. Which, to be honest, that's pretty much what mine's about. Because that one bitch, so my buddy and I, we've been there since Valentine's Day. Well, been here since Valentine's Day. Which is 27 days. I did the math. I could be wrong by now, but it depends on when you look at the video. But out of every day that him and I have been staying here, she has woken me up about 25 out of the 27 times. The last 2 days are like the only 2 days that she has not woken me up. She's been good the last 2 days. But just because you're good for 2 days doesn't make you not a bitch. Sleep is one of my big respect things. I refuse to wake people up unless they know I'm going to be waking them up. So, yeah. It's like, it's one thing if it was like an accident or something like that, I would understand. I would probably be shitty at first if I wasn't expecting to be woken up at all. Which is why I tell people, it's like, if you gotta get me up early, let me know. I want to see if I can make this video better. Probably not. Knowing my luck. Nope. Flipping nickel. Oh well. It is kind of getting darker. So I do apologize. But I told them, it's like, hey, if you need me up at a certain time, because I'm the only one with the valid driver's license, so, yeah. So, yeah. And apparently I gotta go.